You can also find the slope of a line given 2 points. So if you're given the point 1, 4 and 2, -6, we have the equation y minus y over x minus x. This is the exact same equation you've probably learned before, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. It's the exact same equation, I just don't like the 2 and the 1. I like to just think of it, it's the y's subtracted and the x's subtracted. And the only thing that this is doing is telling us that we're using the right y first. So if we use arrows to help us out, we'll get everything in the right order. So if I draw an arrow here, I'm starting with 4 and I'm ending with -6. So this would be 4 minus, because of that minus there, -6 over 1 minus 2. So I promise you, if you use the arrows, you'll get all your numbers and your signs right. It'll help you get the problem more accurate. All right, so if we've got a negative, remember that can change to a positive. So what we've really got is we've got 4 plus 6 over 1 minus 2. So that's 10 over -1. And we want to just stick this in our calculator and figure out what it actually equals. So this is -10. So you'll say m equals -10. Because remember, m stands for slope. Okay, let's do another one. Let's say we've got 2, 3, and -2, 4. So same thing, we're going to do y minus y. So it's 3 minus 4, x minus x. So it's 2 minus -2. This thing can turn to a plus right here. And this will be -1 over 4. See if you can reduce this in your calculator. So if you want to reduce in your calculator, you hit math and enter. But it'll just give you back out -1/4. So you always have to see if you can reduce this at the end. Okay, last example. Let's say you've got 3, -4, and 8, -4. So on the top, we've got -4 minus -4, and we've got 3 minus 8. So what happens here is we've got the double negative again, so we're going to make that positive. So we're going to have a 0 on top and a -5 on the bottom. 0 divided by -5, if you stick that in your calculator, that's just 0. And that's okay, the slope is 0. If you have a 0 in the denominator, your answer is undefined. So if you were to plug 2 divided by 0 in your calculator, you're going to get an error message. And so that you can't divide by 0, so the answer would be undefined. Okay, now it's time to finish the worksheet.